Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jay. I do fashion, natural hair, and lifestyle videos. Today I actually have a Yeezy review for you guys. I ended up purchasing the Yeezy slides in the color Ochre. So if you'd like to see more of this review, just go ahead and keep on watching. So for the Yeezy slides, initially I wasn't so interested in purchasing them because they were always sold out, and I believe they retail for $55 for adult sizes and tend to always sell out so quickly. So quickly, and the colors are always so pretty. At least to me, most of the first releases were neutral colors in brownie tones and like light tans, but recently I believe an orange and like a greenish yellowish tone came out. But I've always been more interested in the tan tones, and those always sell out super quickly. I don't know if anyone has tried to get Yeezys before, but they're almost impossible to get when they first drop. So for this one, when I decided I wanted a pair of Yeezys, I decided to visit a resale website, and I actually got these from Stadium Goods, and I'll go ahead and show you the slides right now. So this is the pair that I ended up getting, and this is actually in the ochre color. Again, for the slides, as I mentioned before, I'm mostly interested in like the neutral tan tones, and I feel like this was right up that alley. I could wear it with almost anything and get a ton of wear out of it. So for the Yeezy slides, they're actually made out of this foam. I think it's called EVA foam, and it's super thick, and I'm guessing very durable, because just from touching it, it doesn't seem like it'll wear very quickly. The inside also has like this arch that feels very comfortable. It has the Adidas logo here and some info on the inside. The toe box is also kind of big. For this shoe, I feel like the biggest issue that I had, obviously because I couldn't try it on anywhere, is that I was unsure of the size to get. This shoe is actually quite thick and bigger in person. I've seen a couple of try-ons on YouTube, but until I got it, I didn't realize how much bigger the space on the inside is. My feet is fairly small and kind of narrow, and most of the reviews were saying to size up a bit. So I'm normally a men's size 6.5, boys youth also a size 6.5, and a women's size 8. And many of the reviews were saying to go true to size. If your feet is narrow, this is my recommendation. I recommend going up half a size. Do not go true to size. So I am a women's size 8, and I ended up getting a size 8, and I feel like there's quite a bit of space in the front, even with socks on, because my feet is narrow. So because my feet is narrow, it kind of slides up a little bit more and doesn't sit comfortably over here. I feel like when your feet is thicker, it kind of stops itself from sliding up. So because my feet is narrow, again, it can slide up a little bit more, especially when I'm walking, and then there's this big gap kind of in the back. I'm still not sure if I'm going to keep this in the size 8, but I also really like it, and I feel like because I went through a resale website, I'm going to probably pay more for a size 7, and I kind of don't want to go through that hassle. So very torn on if I'll return it or not. So normally I'm a 6.5 in men's, but I purchased these in a size 8. My recommendation is to go half a size from the size you normally wear. If you're a women's size 7, I would go with a men's size 6. If you're a women's size 8, I would go with a size 7. And that's, again, if your feet is narrow. If your feet is not narrow, then I would go up the full size and a half. So if you're a 6.5 in men's, I would get the size 8, which is what I initially did, but because my feet is narrow, this one is a little bit too big for me. So I hope that kind of cleared it up a little. I kind of started confusing myself as I started speaking about the sizes more and more, but I feel like it's kind of tough sometimes to find actual accurate reviews on sizing depending on your feet, because everybody's feet is different, especially when it comes to Yeezys. So yeah, very torn on if I'll keep these or not, but I'll give you guys a little bit of close-ups So this is the shoe, and when you look kind of closely to it, you'll see a little bit of this design. It's the ochre color, but slightly lighter just throughout it all. And I hope that you can make it out. I feel like as I look, I can make it out. So I hope that's translating well. So it's semi two-toned, and again, very, very pretty.